Yeah, so we're back, our second episode in our mindset series. And today we are going to talk about something that's really important that definitely affects all of us at some stage in our business. Maybe you haven't even started your business yet. And basically getting out of our own ways. Because with that comes self-sabotaging, basically, stopping ourselves from progressing and everything that goes in between. So this presentation, I think you'd agree, Adriana, it's a bit of real talk. It's not meant in a way as to be like given out. It's more so in a way because it relates to myself, it relates to Adriana. We've all been there. And it's more for all of us that need a bit of a wake up, maybe. Or maybe things are going great for us, but we could be even doing better. Or maybe we haven't even started our business yet because we're holding ourselves back. And this is basically to try and give you some of it it may really relate to you, and it's to try and hopefully help you to start making bigger movements and to get over the things that are holding yourself back, basically. So get out of your own way and start taking control of where you want to go within your life and within your business. Okay, so the hard truth, and more times than not, it is really ourselves that stand in our own way from getting from where we are now to where we want to be for multiple reasons. Thing holding yourself back or ourselves back isn't usually our outer circumstances. It's not our lack of time or the lack of experience that we may tell ourselves that we have. Time can be found if you really want to make something happen, and experience comes with trying and learning to master the thing that you're trying to learn. It's ourselves that hold ourselves back. And sometimes we don't even realize we're doing it. We waste time blaming circumstances or waiting for motivation when most of us knows motivation isn't always going to be there. Discipline is what will create your motivation. But when we finally stop bullshitting ourselves and decide to take real ownership of where we are and really own up to where we are at the moment and stop blaming other things around for it, that's when things will start to shift. It's kind of like when you do that, you're going to have your like your moment, your line in the sand moment where you're like, right, enough's enough. It's time to push forward.
Own where you are and stop the denial. Where are you right now is no accident. It's built from your daily habits, decision that you made, and priorities, and what decision on daily basis about everything about your business, about your life, about your health, about daily habits. Like you choose comfortable things instead of the ones that are uncomfortable. This is your reality right now. This is where you are at your life, at your business. So it's time to stop like pretending and telling yourself it's okay, like I'm doing well. Or even if you are doing well, it's time to self audit. Sorry, if you don't like where you are in your life and the business, it's time to self audit. Even if you like where you are, it's always good to sit down and like think about everything you do. Can you do better? So ask yourself these questions. Are you showing up like someone who wants success, but also who already has the success? Or are you showing up as a person that you want to be, right? Like, are you showing up that person? Are you doing those decisions that that person would make? Are you being intentional with your daily task, with your time, or you just staying busy and then feel like at the end of the, oh, I was so busy today, it must be good. Could you be doing more? Um, and it probably when you ask yourself this, you already know the answer. We always know the answer. It's like straight there in your head.
So excuses feel safe, but they're keeping us stuck. So let's call it out. Let's say it how it is. We all have said these many times. I've done one or two of them myself this week. I don't have time. I'm not confident yet. I'm not seeing results. These are all excuses we keep telling ourselves, all lies we tell ourselves to feel better, to feed our ego, I suppose. But they don't move us forward. They justify why you're not growing. So a bit of a truth check. Our time reflects your priorities. So basically, what are you prioritizing your time over? Our results reflect your consistency. And when we were doing this presentation together, whatever, and that was right now, that one, our results reflect your consistency. It really got me thinking about my own business journey, especially through a period of last year. And it's so true. And it's sometimes going to be a bit hard to admit to that, but it really, really is true. Like if we don't put in that consistent effort, and I'm speaking from a personal experience here, things will obviously slow down. And that's just the truth of it. When we decide to stay consistent with something and actually put the BS aside, things will start moving in the right direction. So if you want change, drop the stories and just start taking action. Doesn't matter what happened last month, last year, that is in the past. There's nothing you can do about it. You just start from today and just rewrite your story and just move forward. The past is the past. You can't change it. If I was to focus too much on what I haven't done in the past, I'd probably give up. I'd probably give up on the business. But there's no point. It's gone. Move on, basically.
Yeah, for me, it's with exercise. I oh,
But exercise.
I have the most brilliant excuses when it comes to the morning. When I said I'm gonna go to gym, oh my God, I don't have enough time to do gym and what I want to do. Maybe you know what, my left knee hurt a little bit. Maybe I should stay home. Oh no, it literally it's like I can before I didn't know what it is, but now I know those voices
Hmm.
like when they start because it's uncomfortable because I'm not as fit as I used to be, and obviously working out when you're not fit, it's very uncomfortable. It's horrible,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, not
It's hard.
that.
It's hard.
And the mo moment I said, okay, I'm going to gym, and then in the morning, I can already feel those voices creeping in, and
Yeah, yeah.
all the reasons why it's okay not to go.
Yeah. It's like,
You
oh, you
know,
were there
like
twice this week. It's okay. You don't need to go again.
did that 2 weeks ago. It's fine, you know. And it's like, and it's with everything like that. Everything that is uncomfortable, everything that
Yeah.
requires energy and effort, it's
Hmm.
uncomfortable for our body. Your brain will always tell you a million reasons why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's
Just
just
to
how
find
we're
it.
built. It's just how we're built.
Absolutely.
Brain is always gonna tell you a million reasons why not to do it, just to preserve the energy, just to stay safe and comfortable, you know.
That's
And I
it.
can, for me, it's the worst with the gym and exercising. It's terrible sometimes, but it's like that with everyone. All
Definitely.
right. Stop procrastinating on the life you want. You are not waiting for the right time. Lot of people say I'm waiting for the better time or when I have more time or whatever.
Hmm.
You're avoiding the discomfort and growth. It's exactly what I just said about the gym. I'm avoiding the discomfort and the growth that comes with regular exercising because it's uncomfortable. It's hard. And I'm just, I'm
Hmm.
waiting for the right time every day. And then I say to myself, okay, I'll go tomorrow. Okay, I'll go Friday. Okay, I go Saturday morning. Every day you stall is another day your future self misses out. Let's
Hmm.
just be honest here. What are you afraid of? What will it cost you to keep waiting? Like what, because time goes so fast. Like guys, come on, it's already half year almost gone. Time is going so fast. What will it cost you to keep waiting? Just think about it. There is no perfect moment, only right now.
It's so true, though. The longer we put things off, the longer we're just delaying on what we actually want, you know? So our thoughts are fuel or poison. And I'm sure there's so many that can relate to this. So how we talk to ourselves is absolutely everything. You can't grow a powerful business with weak self-talk. If your thoughts are full of doubt, fear, and negativity, that's what your results will reflect. And I'm sure we can all think of some time within our business or outside our business where you've really talked yourself into not being able to do something and you can't. And then there's things that really scare the shit out of you. And even though you've been lying to yourself, I can do it, and you've done it. And it's just a prime example. Everybody can find those situations to prove how true this statement is. So ask yourself, are you talking yourself out of your goals before even trying to accomplish them? Do you expect failure before you even try? And are you feeding your mind growth, or are you feeding it with all the rubbish again to keep yourself in that comfort zone place? Like, oh, well, I can't do this because I don't have X, Y, and Z that other person has, or I'm not capable because they have an advantage, etc., etc. Rewire, refocus, and reinforce the self-belief in yourself. Because if you don't have the self-belief that you can do something, you're not going to be able. What's that saying? If you think you can, what is it? By your man. If you think you can. You, if
If you think you can, you can. If you can think you cannot, you cannot.
you cannot. Yeah, I think we made that really long-winded, but yeah, 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 yeah.
But I know what you
If
mean.
you
I
think
know
you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. I no, I think we're getting
you're
our
right
sense.
anyway.
Yeah,
Like you're right
yeah,
both times. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I wanted to say
Basically.
something now, I forgot. Yeah, I challenge everyone with this thing about our thoughts and how we speak to each other. I challenge everyone to just be aware of your thoughts and self-talk for one day. Like
Absolutely.
try to stay like aware of how what we're thinking, what we're saying to ourselves for one day or for
Hmm.
hours, half a day, whatever. And some people will be surprised the things that you say to yourself and like how you're thinking and how negatively everything starts spiraling sometimes. And you don't even realize because we just go through days like this all the time. But when you start being aware of it, that's when you can shift it and change it and
Absolutely.
start thinking more positively, and then the scale will tip. So just
Mhm.
try it for one day. And I tried it longer time ago. Now I'm more aware of my thoughts. I tried it like a couple of years ago, and I was like, oh my God. If I
Hmm.
speak like that to my friend, we will not be friends,
No, no,
right? Like,
same. Yeah, definitely.
just try to be aware of it for one day, how you speak to yourself. Okay, and then get crystal clear on what you want. Super important. You can't get sit in a car and try to go somewhere, but you don't know the destination, right? You can't hit a target if it's not defined. If you if you're vague, if you are vague, sorry, with your goals, you get vague results. Um, Define it clearly. What do you actually want? What does your dream day look like from the start, from the waking up until you go to bed? How much do you want to earn, impact, and create in your life? Break it down, and then write down also what's your next specific steps to get there. You don't need to know the whole journey, the whole plan, but the next few steps of how you start working on things to get there.
So this is again a huge important one. Stop comparing. Your journey is yours, and we all do it. And it doesn't matter where you are in your business, you could be 6, 8, 5, whatever, and I'm sure you'd still compare yourself to people at a higher level. It's just or higher level, you know what I mean, further along in their business. So watching others win will while doubting your path. You're slowing your own growth by doing this. Because when you're watching I've done it myself. You watch people and then you're like, oh, sometimes it can be deflating, but you need to look at it as in a different way. Flip it as in, be like, wow, they're doing that. I can do that as well. Because you can. They're only a couple of steps ahead of you. And that's literally the only difference. Comparison robs you of your energy and momentum. I can very much relate to that because it can. When you compare yourself, it really robs you of your good feelings inside you because you're like, okay, well, as I said a second ago, they're so much more ahead, or why is this happening for them and not me, etc., etc. Remind yourself, everyone started at zero. Everyone started from watching a web class and investing in their products and started from the exact beginning. Their timeline is not yours. You don't know what their backstory is. You don't know if they've had experience before. You do not know what their financial state was. There's a million and one things to why or how much time they had. There's so many things. Their timeline is completely different than yours. It's not a race, it is a commitment. This is a long-term business. All of us know that it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and that's what makes this business unique, is because it's not a race, it's long-term, it's a business for life. Focus on your next move, and that's where the power is. Focus on what you can do today. Not what could happen in 6 months, what happened in 3 months. Focus on what you can do today to move yourself forward. And by focus on what you can do today, just think, what can I do today to make my future better? And just do that and just do your best.
Absolutely. Everyone should have like a little sticker note. Stop comparing yourself and just
Yeah,
stick it everywhere
absolutely.
around the house because
Absolutely.
that is like number
Absolutely.
one thing for everybody. And
And
it's so easy to just drop into that mood when you see the posts online and all these things, like
mhm.
it's very easy to start comparing yourself. But really everybody's journey is so unique, like
And
different through
guys,
different things in the life as well, like the
that's
where we
it.
grow up and what we learn and what happened in your life. There's so many things that affects us now that
Absolutely.
that's why everybody is so different. So just stick it
And
everywhere, guys. Stop
And
comparing
don't be
yourself.
afraid if there's somebody that's, I know this might sound a bit harsh, but I've done it before in the past. There's someone that you keep comparing yourself to. Don't be afraid to unfollow them for a while.
Yeah,
If it's
block them.
making, yeah, if it's making you feel negative about yourself because they're doing so well, I know it sounds a bit stupid, but you need to protect your own brain, and if you can't stop feeling resentful, just stop following them, you know, follow them
Yeah.
at later stage when you're doing way better.
Yeah. Is it me? Is it me? Yeah. You already ahead. Now go all the way. You've done what most wouldn't. Like you've done, I think they say like it's 1% what
Hmm.
99% wouldn't do. So you already have so many steps like behind you. Like you've done so much already. You choose change. You chose it already. You're already doing it. So why not go all the way? Why not go 100%? You choose to build a business. That's a win already. Most people don't have the balls to do. Let's just be honest. Like most people
Hmm.
would want to do it, but never will because it's just don't have the balls or someone that it pushes them or
Absolutely.
something. But sometimes just choosing it isn't enough. Now you have to follow through. No more self pity. No more self pity party. Adriana loves those.
Me
Excuse
too
making
sometimes. Yeah,
and
me again.
blaming others or some circumstances
Yep.
or lack of time, lack of this or whatever. So
Yeah.
you are in control. You are in a driver's seat. You have control over your decisions, over your thoughts, over your daily habits, over everything. So
It's
remember
true.
that.
So grab a pen, no filter here. There's no right or wrong, guys. Just be truthful with yourself. So how much are you really putting into your business each day or each week? And like really be truthful with yourself. Wrote out these questions actually for myself a couple of weeks ago and I answered them. And I was quite shocked when I did actually answer them truthfully. And I don't mean sitting there pretending we're doing something, but actually doing something that's going to move our business forward. How many people are you speaking to on a daily or a weekly or a monthly ads, content, DMs in public, however you're doing it? How many people have you spoke to in the last 7 days about your business and actually that you would classify as a lead? Not telling your best friend about the business if you already know, but an actual lead. Are you doing the inner work? Or just staying busy with the inner work? Are you actually reading the books and implementing it? Are you watching the training video or not? Whatever videos you're doing on spirituality or whatever it may be. Are you actually doing the instructions? And how badly do you actually want this? And get really clear and write it out. Don't just write down, I want it badly. Like, why do you want it? How will it make a difference? How will it change your circumstances? What will life look like if you don't achieve what you came here to achieve? When I think of that question, I know the answer immediately in my head, and I would rather put in the effort and the work to not have that last question. And again, there you go. The answer to number five should be enough to get you moving.
Every time when I'm like doubting or being lazy or oh I don't want to do anything today, maybe tomorrow, I straight in my head, why am I doing this and how much
Mhm.
do I want it? And then oh I want it. Okay,
Yeah,
grab a laptop and get to work.
yeah,
Always it works every
absolutely. No, it's
time.
so true.
The wake up call. It starts and ends with you. Own your current results. If you don't like your current circumstances, position, life, business, change it. Excuses feel safe, but they kill the momentum. Your dreams won't wait forever.
Mhm.
Fix your self talk. It's fuel or the poison. Clarity beats chaos. You need to get specific. Comparison is a distraction. Eyes on your lane, like a tunnel vision. And you
Absolutely,
already chosen this path, so walk it fully.
absolutely.
Go in 100%. You're already here.